Hi, I'm here again. I would like to tell you something about my equipment for this long time traveling. What equipment do I recommend for 3 months, 6 months, 9 months of backpacking in Latin America? You have to always focus on the area you go to. So if you go to tropical area, you are lucky, you don't have to bring many things. So my focus was to wild forest, to the jungle. So I brought special stuff, for example, mosquito, traveler, hammock, or special boots, or a tarp for a hammock against rain, a machete. So basically there will be some stuff which is specialized for jungle, but generally this video is really useful for everyone who go to Latin America or whatever, whenever you are backpacking for a longer time. I will tell you what stuff did I find useful and what stuff was not that useful. Clothes. Bring as few clothes as you need. 2 t-shirts, 3 t-shirts, 4 t-shirts maximum you have to wash. Okay, first all the time check what is the typical temperature in the area. So if you go to North Brazil, there will be between 10 degrees at night, in the coldest night, up to 40 degrees. It will be very hot. T-shirts. The most common thing. Okay, this t-shirt is really sweaty and dirty. Because it's my favorite t-shirt. Another t-shirt which I bought in sports market really for cheap. 200 crowns, $8, and they say they had some silver lining or something against smell. It was true. The best t-shirt I could buy. Cheap and light. I have another t-shirt which is this cotton t-shirt. The other one is also cotton, but I found there's a big difference. This cotton t-shirt is like heavy cotton. It was so fucking hot in it. So if you go to tropical climate, you have to check out if it's heavy fiber or light fiber. Don't bring any heavy cotton. So this was not really useful. Then I have these shirts. To the jungle. What to bring to the jungle? You have to bring light clothes, preferably cotton because it's comfortable and breathes. It should be long sleeves. Actually, this is long sleeve. You always put repellent on the hands here, and it should be rough so the mosquitoes don't bite through, and light. Why light? Light color, because the mosquitoes are attracted by dark colors, and also you can easily spot them. And it should be loose. Trousers. I brought army desert style trousers just because this is exactly what I mean. It's light color, it's loose, and it has a lot of pockets that are useful. What is important also, you can see here there's a gum inside, so it closes here, so no mosquito can enter from down. It's really practical. Another pair of trousers. It's useful to have 2 trousers. Again, I bought one for the jungle, but this one can be also used just to go to the city because it's more like easygoing. Except for pants, you need some Bermudas, some 3/4. I get one here, but it's dirty. I don't want to show it, but bring one. You need just one simple jacket. It's perfect when it's with a zipper. And if it's really cold, you can put a wind jacket, preferably really skinny one, just to protect against the wind. That's it. Okay, when you are in Latin America, it will be hot, except for the local transport. The best buses are the worst. Why? Because it's fucking freezing there. They just want to show you how comfortable it is to be in freezing cold. Because Brazilians, especially Brazilians and all these Latinos, they love to be in really cold weather. It's like 13 degrees in the bus. So all your warm clothes you will use in the bus. Whatever you have, you put it on. I bought this, I don't know how it's called, it's under the pants to make it warmer. It's very cheap. Usually you use it for a ski, but you can use it in the bus, under the pants. You can use it just for sleeping, you don't need any pajamas. But when it's 10 degrees outside, it's useful. And if you go to some hike to high altitude, it's also useful, really practical, and you don't have to bring any extra like warm trousers. No, bring this. For women there are other alternatives like the stockings, you know. Okay, underwear. So you will keep washing the stuff in laundries or by yourself, so you don't need much. I got 4 pieces of underpants, which are from merino wool, because I don't need much. I really invested, and it's really comfortable, nice and small. You pack it really small. And so 3 pieces of socks, 2 from merino wool, which is really comfortable even in hot temperatures, and 1 from classical cotton mixed with mixed fibers. All are like touristic, specialized, really comfortable. Then how do you call this? I don't know, we call it a snake or bandana. Also like all round, you could put it on your neck when it's windy. Yeah, that's it. Not that all round. That's practical and small compared to a scarf. This small. Then swimming suit and something for hot temperatures. This isolates a lot. When it's cold, it works for cold nights or high altitudes. If you think you cannot pack your clothes enough good, I was first thinking I could do it with some pressure pack, or how do I call it? It's a bag, it's stripes, and you just press it to a smaller bag. It is not practical. Don't use it. Because it's much more useful to just pack the clothes in the little holes in the bag where you need it, separate. If you put it together in a big bag, it doesn't fit that good to the back. So now I don't use it. Okay, sandals. You will love sandals. You can get in water with them. You can walk everywhere and it's not hot in them. If they are well made, they protect your feet good. Then, apart from the jungle boots, some regular hiking shoes. These are like the alpine stuff. They are really comfortable. I get a pair of them too. Really love them. For the jungler, you need good boots. There's a lot of questions. What is the perfect shoe? I was researching a lot. Some people recommend Crocs. Don't do that. Some people recommend sandals. Never do that. Don't bring any sneakers. Buy good shoes. If you want to spend more than a week there, buy good shoes. You can go with sneakers, okay? But if it's rainy season, it will be all wet all the time. So let's see this video about the good army shoes for the jungle. So there is this nice Panama jungle boot which I have found really useful. Now I'm selling it. Before I sell it, I want to make a farewell to them. These are the army shoes which actually the Brazilian army uses. Not only Brazilian, Venezuelan also, all they use it, and it's really useful. It has two little holes here that work as a ventilator maybe, but also water gets out of the shoes this way. Shit! Fucking mosquitoes. So they are comfortable, they are quite heavy. Buy them if you will spend more time in the jungle. If you just go for a couple of days, you don't need them. But if you are going to go through rivers, the best boot. If you enter the water quickly goes out when you come out. Price you can find in army shops. The price is 1200 crowns also, $50. You can buy them in Brazil also for cheap, maybe like 120 reals. The same shoe, so you don't need to buy it in your country, but if you prepare well, you should do it. Okay, thank you and goodbye. And now everybody, wherever you go, they want to buy it because it's a really good shoe. And now I'm selling it to a farmer who didn't have shoes. He really appreciated it. I sold it to him for 10,000 bolivars, which is third of the price, and it's all new. For the jungle, you will need a good hammock. Wherever you will travel, you will need a good hammock. Think about a hammock as a tent, because basically you can't sleep in the jungle in a tent. There are snakes, there are insects, you cannot put yourself on the ground. You have to sleep in a hammock. But not even in the jungle. If you stay wherever, you are invited to whatever house you beg on. If you say, I don't need a bed, I have a hammock, and they will let you sleep for free. So bring a hammock. Bring a light travel hammock. I recommend with a mosquito net, whatever one. And it weighs like 500 grams, costs about $40, 1,000 crowns. And you can sleep wherever you want for cheap. This hammock is just a perfect hammock for jungle, you know. I found it amazing. I've never seen a better hammock in all jungle, in all Amazon. It's so light. It has like 500 grams only. So tough, and no mosquito can enter. Really, mosquito net works. It's not separate. It's attached. So there is no hole, and it has two layers. I already bought it with one layer, and I put the other one just to protect against mosquitoes. And it works. They can't bite through this, no way. The cost in Czech Republic was also 1,200 crowns, $50. Additional layer was like $5 to $10. You need additional ropes. I recommend paracord, which is the rope for parasitism, 250 kilos each one. This then is the lightest rope ever. There's a separate video about the hammock. I brought a second hammock just because it's so small. And it was cheap. It was $1 in the market in Brazil. It's quite small. It doesn't have mosquito net, and I use it for equipment just as an armory, so I don't have to have it just all in the back. Though if you are not going to the jungle, don't use it. Sleeping, you will need some travel sheet for the bus, for the hammock, wherever you go. It's useful even when you sleep in a hotel and the sheet is not that nice and clean you want it. So it's like a hygienic protection. Find the time and go to some local tourist shop or travel shop and buy a small sheet. Don't bring your sheet you have in your home because they are bulky. They sell it like in lines for sleeping bags for different temperatures, and that's really what you need from different material. I bought cotton for plus 10 degrees. It says plus 5, but it's for 10. For traveling, I brought this small pillow, which is inflatable. This small. It was quite expensive, $20. I don't use it that much, really. See how it's practical. And that's it. Okay, you can use it in the bus, you can use it in a hammock, but actually it's not that comfortable as it seems because, you know, it's filled with air. It's not a classical pillow, so I rather use just a jacket or something, whatever piece of clothes when I can. If I don't have anything like piece of clothes, I use this. So I don't think it's that practical. Cover for a hammock for the jungle. You can just put it over. It's practical, but only in the rainy season. I was there in the dry season. I didn't have to use it. And it's only useful when you go to some survivor course. If you sleep in a posada, again, you don't need it. Impractical. Definitely you need to bring a rope. Buy a paracord, which is the smallest and strongest one. Really useful. You can buy it in every like home stuff store. And it's called paracord because it's used for parachutes. It holds up to 250 kilograms. Bring some 10 meters. And you can divide it 5 and 5 to attach your hammock. As long as your trees are wide, or you can divide it to whatever you need. Buy more, it's small and really practical. To the jungle you definitely need a machete. I bought this Tramontina one in Brazil. Tramontina is called Tramontina. Best iron stuff mark brand in Brazil. They make knives, they make machetes, they make steel. This is a tourist one. You don't want a long one, a classical one, because if you attach it here, it flies there and swings. So you don't want a long one. You don't want the short. You don't want the short one. You need just about like 50 centimeters. This costed 37 reals, which was like $10, and a cover which you can put on your belt was another $10. So many mosquitoes here. Practical one. They have two versions: stainless steel or normal steel. This is stainless steel, which is more expensive. It's really useful. This is a pair of cycling gloves. I wanted to use it in the jungle, never used it. Not practical. No. Okay, water filtering systems. I bought two. Basically, you can either drink from the tap, which is not really safe, but usually you will not vomit. You can buy water in bottles, you can boil it, you can use a microfiber system like this one, Sawyer. You just put water in a small bottle, put this filter, and you drink. That's this easy. It works for all the time. It clears everything except the virus. It clears bacteria, protozoa, not virus. So I was traveling to these foreign countries, exotic, and there is a lot of strange things here. So I bought another system, which is an UV lamp, and it's a Stereopen actually. It's a lamp which uses 4 batteries. You put it on inside of the bottle for half a liter or 1 liter. It's half a minute or 1 minute, and it clears the stuff, even the virus. I just don't know what happens with chemicals, so you should always find some water which is not with any chemical stuff like soap and stuff. With this I drank from the Orinoco River. Just poured it in a bottle, filtered and drank. It was really good. This filter costs $40 lifetime. This one is more expensive. It's $40 to $100. So this one costs like 60, and it's quite vulnerable also. So if you are feeling like safe, viruses are usually in areas where are present people, and you know they are putting stuff in the water. So there you should use this Stereopen, but usually you can get around just with this one. This one I really recommend. This one I wouldn't bring to all the trips, but the Sawyer, yeah. My brother used it in India and he survived. This is something to say. You need a repellent and sun protector. And the repellent should include DEET. DEET is a chemical which really works for the jungle. There are some percent. You need some 40–30%. If you get more, they say it's not more effective, it's just more chemicals. Always bring it in some plastic bag because it makes stains on colors. And a sun protector. You always need one. Bring one. I also brought powder for shoes and for feet. Use it just once. It's really useful if it's the rainy season. If it's the rainy season, every day you will use it. But in the dry season, I didn't use it much. I also brought a small mosquito net for the head. Never used it. The bugs are not that awful. I brought this leech-proof socks, which is a sock that can protect you from leeches. It's a normal sock. No, normal sock, it's a big sock. So you can put it on your feet and close it. Cool. So no leech can get up. Yeah, they can get up, but it's much better when they bite up than on the feet. You can't walk then. I didn't use it though. It's only useful in some areas, but it's not that expensive. It's like $10. Yeah, 250 crowns. What I also brought for the jungle and for whatever emergency is this aluminium cover, which is silver and golden. From one side silver, from other side golden. So if you get cold, you can just put it around in the emergency case and it keeps you warm. I didn't use it yet. I'm happy that I didn't have to use it. It's small, it costs $5 and you can buy it in whatever sports shop. A headlamp, you will always need one. I even borrowed it to so many people. I just see so many people just don't bring a headlamp, but it's really useful. I use it a lot and it's small. Don't bring that normal lamp, bring a small one. Don't forget a knife. I had a Opinel, really good one. You don't need extra stuff like 10 different instruments, just a knife and maybe a can opener. So after I lost it, because I brought it to many people, they didn't have knife. It was in Roraima, the guide didn't have a knife, and a lamp and a sleeping bag. Awful. So then I bought in Venezuela another one, which had also a spoon and a fork. Practical. Cool. With more other useful stuff. A compass, a whistle. This is maybe for the jungle. I was thinking it could be useful. Never needed to use it because I didn't separate from the group, but bring it. Fire, extra batteries for headlamp, for your camera, a little stove, adjustable for a gas pump, extendable as small as it's possible to be. Useful. Electrical tape, the best thing to repair everything. I also already used one packed. I bought another one. You can repair shoes, you can repair hammock, you can tape your camera so it doesn't look that good. I taped my computer not to look that good. I love it. Some little stuff for sewing. A needle and you know what I mean. I used it, really practical, not big. I also brought scissors for nails and for whatever, but you can get around with a knife, not really useful. I brought a small pot. Never used it. Okay, sometimes I made milk from powder milk, but that's it. I don't really cook here. It's so cheap, so you can just buy food in restaurants. So I imagine for a lot of trips it is really useful. That's why I brought it. But here, okay, maybe sometime. I do recommend it. And talisman, the flag of the Czech Republic. Then for traveling, passport. Always bring a copy of a passport. Don't bring the original when you go to the street. To the street also don't bring anything you cannot lose, like the passport or sometimes expensive stuff. Just bring what you need. Yeah, you will bring your camera, you will bring your money, but be prepared, you can lose it. Then have two different wallets. One for some money, one for the other money. One with one credit card, the other one with the other credit card. Bring two credit cards. You can get robbed. But it doesn't happen often. Bring a yellow fever vaccine if it's needed. Not always. Bring some piece of paper and a pen just to write your notes. Okay, hygiene and health. Hygiene pack, as small as possible. everything you need. I brought a thermometer also, just in case, small. This is iodizol. It's practically iod that you can use to disinfect any part of your body, and you can also purify water with a little drops. Costs like $5. Band-aids, buy plenty of them. Some drugs against stomach problems. In Czech Republic we have some, they call it coal, like animal coal. I have never seen it in any other country, but it's the best to use. Or you can just ask your doctor what to bring. If you go to malaric areas, buy some antimalarics. Don't use it before, just buy it for the case you get some fever, then you can use it. Okay, now the health stuff. I'm a fan of Curaprox. I bought 2 because I was not sure if I can buy it here in South America. Okay, so then I have toothpaste, which is Iona brand, which is concentrated toothpaste. I bought it in a local tourist shop. You can buy it in Germany, it's a German product. This works for 1 year. It's this small. Tastes normal, good. It's a normal toothpaste with flour, and it works. It's concentrated, so you put just a little, and it works. The same works for concentrated soap, all-purpose soap. They say it's useful for washing the clothes, washing hands, and for washing the plates, you know. Small shaving oil. You don't have to use your shaving foam or shaving gel. There are also shaving oils, and it works, but it's like for 10 usages only. Your shaving machine can be also packed small in 2 parts if you have some Gillette or stuff. Extra cases, and to make it smaller, just divide it in 2 parts, because this is big, right? And this is small. And some deodorant, you know, and Hygienator. This is not really useful, but if you don't have a soap, you can put this cream. It's instant Hygienizator, and it washes your hands. They also sell these towels, which are really practical if there is not water enough. A microfiber towel. I would never use it at home because I like the cotton, but this has its advantages. It's really, really small. This one has like 1.5 meters. When it's packed, it has just this size. $10. Perfect. Really useful. I have another micro towel, this size. Another $10. Also really, really small. But as I have the big towel, I don't use the small towel that much. And it stinks. So. Okay, cables and electronics. It's always useful to have as minimum cables as you need. I have just one of this long. It's a USB cable. On the other end is mini USB cable, mini USB end, and I have an adapter so I can recharge my cell phone. Okay, or I can recharge extra battery. So it's this battery, and it has some 15,000 kilo mega amperes capacity. So it's like 8 complete batteries or up to 12 complete batteries of a cell phone. I can recharge my camera with that like 6 times. Really practical. And if you travel to some foreign countries, bring some adapter for the country you need. It's this small. It's everything you need for a big trip. Where to put it? Because you have to charge like every day, you know. So I have my sunglasses, I have my protector, and I put it just there. I need my glasses all the time, and I need to recharge all the time. And because of the pack of the protection of the sunglasses, it's so bulky, I use this extra space between the glasses to put more things. And for the glasses, I really recommend a case. If you don't bring a case, you will break the glasses and you will keep buying it every week. All my electronics I store in small water bags. It's a simple bag, just no water can enter. And I bought this C2 Summit brand, and the other one is Vango brand, because it's the lightweight one. It's quite costly, it's like $20 each, but really practical. You stay safe, your devices stay safe, and it's perfect to organize your stuff inside the bag. So I have 3 of these bags to collect the small things, and I know which one is in each bag. So I need headphones, okay, this is bag. I need a small camera, this bag, or another bag for water filters. In this bag I also store the hard drives, etc. And bags. I brought a small bag, which is really small if I need to. You don't have to invest much in that. And a big bag. This is 42 plus 8. It's not really big. What I want to recommend now, everything what I said here, you can pack it in like 50 liters. If it's more, it's bad. You have to have like 12 kilograms ideally. Really, you can do that. Mine is 15, but with the electronic stuff. If you want to hike long treks, you don't need much stuff. And less you have, the farther you go and more you enjoy it. So really, everything I had, everything I described, I could pack in this one. If you don't have this big camera or whatever, you don't have these big hiking shoes for jungle, you can do that. Everything. And you will enjoy the lightness of traveling with light backpack. This one is good because it's a brand Vaude from Germany, because it can open from the front. Usually every bag has opening from up and down, but this can open all the front side easily and close. Doesn't have any like extra space apart like many other bags do, but it weighs like 1.5 kilograms. It's like middle, not really lightweight, but it works. I will tell you after 9 months if it survived. After 3 months, I'm happy with that. You don't want to get your things wet, so bring a simple raincoat depending if it will be raining a lot or not. Probably bring a good raincoat or some light one. So I brought the raincoat also for the back, so the things don't get wet. And I get a big water pack of the same size as the backpack, so I can put everything what is inside of the bag and protect the things really from the water. This is a jungle stuff. If you go into the water, you can just close it and get out. Only the backpack is wet. The rest is safe. Costs $20. This is a simple lock, a small lock with a metal string. This is perfect, for example, for the bus. And when you sleep, they can rob you. Believe me. So you can just put a string around your back when you're sleeping, put it to your leg, put it to the chair, and you will sleep more comfortable. Or not just in the bus, wherever you can just put the string around the back. You can still cut it, you know, but it's something that takes time to open. And it's really simple. You could even make it, I made it, you buy a metal string, you buy something to make this loop, and you buy a small lock. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you were inspired, and you'll bring some extra stuff you didn't know about, and you will not bring anything that will not be useful. And enjoy your trips, and the more light you go, the farther you go. Be prepared and enjoy it.